Hello everyone. It is currently day 496 of Codename Conqueror's development. And if my math is correct, the last update was 476, I think. So it's been about 20 days or 3 weeks. Um and I always forget what I put in my last update video, or like what my goals were, but I do remember one thing. The biggest thing was I couldn't figure out how to get my node server to work and how to connect my app to that node server so I could start pulling data from an actual database rather than just my hard-coded values. Figured that part out literally the next day, so I just needed some time. I was going to make an update video then, but I was like, it's not big enough to really like make it a whole update video on. Hint, hint, wink, wink, why I'm making one now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, CEO, the big major in Orlando, Florida, is this coming weekend. So it's currently December 1st. Happy December, by the way, I guess. Um, and I am leaving tomorrow to go to the Juicy Weekly, which is the night before CEO, and then I'll be at CEO. So I'm going to be gone from tomorrow to Sunday, about 4 days, and I need to prepare a quote unquote working beta because I know it's not going to be working. Um, I need to prepare a demo of Codename Conqueror at CEO, and there's a few troubling difficulties with that. First off, now that I have my app connected to a server, that server is only functionable uh, on my PC. So it's not actually like a server I can just go to any time. It's only when I start the server on my PC, and I can stop it whenever I want to. It's actually going right now too. It's so anyway, that means to make this work at CEO, I have to bring my files. I have to bring the files for Conqueror. I have to start the project on Expo, and then I have to start the server on that same computer using the proper IP address, and then do it from there. So it's a lot of setup, and I need to make sure I can do it with this. A very old Chromebook I got probably 6 years ago. This is the only laptop I have. Actually, I have another laptop, but it's even older. So this is the only means of a portable Codename Conqueror demo. And as you can imagine, I'm a little bit skeptical about this. Um, I just need 3 adjustments. I have everything. So I properly ported over the set data that isn't hard-coded. So forget what I said. Forget everything I said. All you need to know is my server works. My app pulls data from the server. Everything's cleaned up. I uncluttered a bunch of my code. I made everything so much simpler to read. I made it so much simpler to edit as well. So I just did a lot of decluttering, a lot of fixing, a lot of porting. I'm getting data from the server, so all the hard-coded values are now deleted, terminated. Um, so now I need to do 3 things. Step 1, I need to make sure that the side tab, the recently visited tabs pools, I need to make sure this actually works because I'm pretty sure if I tap it on right now, it won't work. I'm not going to do it now yet. Um, so I need to make sure that works because if I show it to like a esports organization like Panda and say, hey, you can also tap on a pool and you can see your recently visited pools, and you can go back to it, and if it crumbles to an error, then now you look stupid, and I cannot have that. Um, Second thing, I forgot. I read it over there. I forgot what it was. Second thing was when you go to the standings for Ultimate Singles, and you see the seating of all your players. I want to be able to swipe and go to their pool A1. I don't know if this works. Last time I checked, it didn't. So I have to make sure that works as well because it's the same thing. It's one of those big features I'm going to highlight, and it would be stupid if featured my specialized feature. I don't know. My featured feature doesn't work. That's bad. I'm going to make sure that works. And lastly, the biggest one, I need to make it work on here. So I need to put all my files on Conqueror, all of them, onto this flash drive so that in case this doesn't work, I can find a computer at CEO, download VS Code, download Expo, download Node, and then run the program. That's what I hope. I hope to I hope to just need this and I could just pull up this computer, get the Wi-Fi connection, and get it going. Hopefully. That's the three things I need. The two things I need to make sure that the app is working well enough, the features are working well enough, and then I need to make sure that I can up and run it no matter where I am, as long as I have an internet connection. And the IP address shouldn't change based off location. It's based off your device. Wait, no, I think that's wrong. Anyway, I'm stressed because I'm supposed to be a competitor for tomorrow's Juicy Weekly and for CEO. I'm supposed to be a competitor first, but I need to make sure Conqueror is also up and running. And as you can imagine, there's a tussle in my mind because I could be VOD reviewing, I could be labbing, I could be discussing on how to get better and how to beat people, and like I should be looking at sets. I should be, if I had time, I should be looking at the players in my pool I'm worried about losing to, watching their replays, watching their VODs on YouTube or whatever to try to see how they play and how I can abuse it. I should be, being a player. I should be being a competitor, but I'm not because I'm focused on Conqueror. So it's been it's been a bit of a tussle lately about how to prioritize one over the other. But it seems like as long as I can get this working before I leave tomorrow, so like tomorrow right around noon, 1 o'clock, if I can get this working, the rest of my time goes purely for competition. Purely for competition. Juicy's, CEO day one, maybe day two, whatever. And then as soon as I'm done competing, assuming I don't make it to like top 8 or whatever, that's when everything shifts gears to Conqueror. I just have to make sure Conqueror is functionable before I leave, in which case I cannot edit it anymore. That is my goal. I hope the next time I update you guys, it's going to be with some fantastic news about being picked up by an esports organization to continue working on the app as an employee or a lead developer, what have you. I hope that's the case, because yeah, I'm worried. I'm putting a lot of time and effort into this, and if I don't get it working, no one's gonna hire me. And if no one hires me, then what's the point? So yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. But my current hopes is I just want to make it out of pools at CEO. That's all I want. I'm gonna go. Of course, I'm gonna try to go as far as possible, but I just want to make it out of pools. And then I want to raise some eyebrows of some esports organizations about my app and how I can market it. But yeah, that's all I had to update you guys on. The progress of the app is going extremely well. I just been feeling pressured because of time, as it always is, right? And once I come back from CEO, then maybe it'll do maybe it'll kick up again. Maybe the beta will be working. Who knows? That's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.